Well, obviously she had to call Lydia. Lydia wants in.
Oh,
I guess
boy.
she's the unofficial show therapist.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Lydia. Oceanside, big boobies,
Hey guys.
wine breath.
Hi.
My part-time therapy hasn't been working because the caliber just keeps getting bigger.
Yeah. That's right. Bigger. Big fucking rounds. Why? How do you interpret that? Here's my interpretation of it. I have been lucky enough in my life to have a career that can afford me some of the luxuries in life. I enjoy target shooting. This was one of the guns that I really wanted to buy and take down to the range and fire at some targets. It's fun.
Yeah,
big, exciting. What's more fun, that little bottle rocket that you set off on the 4th of July or a fucking 8-inch mortar? What would be more fun?
She'd want an 8-inch mortar.
8-inch mortar is definitely over the fun limit.
No, it's not. Everyone loves a big 8-inch mortar.
What?
When you go to Disney and the Epcot does the fireworks at the end of the night, what do you think they're shooting off? Fucking N-word chasers?
More importantly, she thinks there's a limit to fun. There's a fun limit. Explain that, Lydia.
I don't think there's a fun limit. I just think that maybe it's time for Anthony to find a summer love so we can get him off the range.
I know.
I had summer loves. They suck. No. Lydia, could you take a picture of yourself and blow it up to target size and ship it, overnight it to me?
Would you be allowed to do that?
Oh, of course.
Lydia, do that for the goof.
I want to shoot your giant fake tits.
Yeah, just a
Lydia,
chest shot.
why the fake tits? Bad body image, Lydia? Is that what it was? Poor body image?
No,
Why weren't you just happy with yourself? Why weren't you just happy with yourself as a person? Why did you feel you had to get breast enhancement to make people look at you in a different light instead of just knowing you for who you are? Lydia.
I don't feel that's why I had cousins.
Oh, why? Why the 50 caliber tits then?
I wouldn't call them 50 caliber tits. See, now if I had went double, triple G's, I think I have quite a normal size chest.
You know what?
Why weren't you just happy with what you had?
Yep.
She's got a nice set right there. Look at that picture I captured.
Look, I'm not saying a load of jizz in between that cleavage wouldn't be lovely, but
and there's a reason why I left her face out of that picture, by the way.
Opie,
so the viewer could imagine for themselves. No, maybe that wasn't a mean comment. Maybe that was more of a comment that some like brunettes, some like blondes, so they could imagine a blonde-faced beauty on top of those big cans.
That's not what you meant.
I don't know.
A therapist that does not have enough confidence in who she is that she had to go out and buy fake tits, to me, is very hypocritical, coming back at anybody doing what they do to maybe have some fun or enjoy themselves, exercise their own personalities.
I do not believe that self-improvement indicates that you don't feel good.
What's an improvement? What are you improving upon? What didn't you like about your natural breasts that you felt needed improvement?
After breastfeeding twins, I thought that they lost a little perk.
So instead of just dealing with it and going, well, I have these wonderful children. They do certain things to a woman's body, but it's a beautiful thing, and I'm just going to deal with it. You felt you had to better yourself and make yourself more attractive to men by getting these implants?
I'm always trying to better myself. Self-improvement is part of therapy.
Self-improvement is not what that is. That is some type of you're not feeling good about yourself for a different reason. Because you're being a hypocrite, talking about me and my 50 caliber gun. And I'm talking about your giant fucking tits and why you needed them.
Yeah, I don't see a problem with Anthony purchasing a 50 cal and going to a range and, shooting it off.
I just wish he had happier, more fun things to do.
What do you think? I'm out there grumbling about fucking...
What the hell you want him to do? Fly a kite?
Yeah.
What do you mean by happier? Like, honestly,
smiling my ass off out there. It's fun.
Honestly, I think it's pretty fucking cool seeing him shoot off a 50 cal.
It's a pisser.
And he looks very responsible, like he talks about on the show. He has all the gear. He's setting up the 50 cal properly. A lot of safety in place.
But you think it represents something else, right, Lydia?
Making friends down there?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got friends down there. All right, what does it represent then?
Yeah.
I think that the whole gun thing, larger and larger calibers, is just your need to keep people from hurting you again.
Yep.
And it just gets bigger and bigger, and you need more and more. And
do you know the 50 caliber, the Barrett 50 caliber? I don't even consider that in any way, shape, or form a form of protection as a firearm. That is that has nothing to do with protection. It is pure fun to go to the range and shoot. That is not a gun you use for home protection.
But all of these things put a layer between you and the people around you.
Do they? Well, let me tell you something, Lydia. I went to the range and met and had social interaction with people that were on either side of me shooting. You meet people. It's like going out and meeting actual people. I wasn't online meeting people. I didn't go to church to meet people. I went to the range with people with similar interests, spoke to them about guns and
what's going to be the name of your militia?
Yes, exactly.
Were you recruiting out there?
I was recruiting for the new militia.
You know, I think, Lydia, you would have a point if Anthony purchased a tank, which I wouldn't be surprised if...
by the way, looking into it.
I wouldn't be surprised if he is looking into it to see how legal it is to own a tank.
Something is legal.
Then I think you would be onto something. But a 50 cal, you know, he likes his fucking guns. He likes collecting them all.
When your catalog of choice is Soldier of Fortune magazine, you're putting a layer
It's American Rifleman.
To the world.
What do you want him to collect? Trains?
Yes.
Model trains?
Stamps?
Stamps? What the fuck?
You want me to be a numismatic collector?
Well, let's ask her. What would be a safe hobby for Anthony?
That's a fine hobby. I have no quarrel with his gun hobby. I think it's actually sort of interesting. Mm-hmm. But the caliber keeps getting bigger. It's not like you choose one.
But it's like anything else. Do you know somebody that is into boating? For the most part, they buy a boat that's maybe 20 feet, 25 feet, something like that. And then after 1 or 2 seasons, they go, you know what?
I need a bigger boat.
I really need a 32-footer or something like that. Yeah. It's like anything else. You buy a motorcycle.
Of course.
And you're like, this is cool. I like this. But you know what? I want a bigger engine. You kind of get used to a certain thing, and you want to step up to the next level.
A guy who gives terrible examples. Hey, Lydia, how about this? Say somebody who collects tie clips. You buy one for $37. You have to just keep upping it. Guy who just doesn't get it.
It's bad example, guy.
Horrendous example. People who collect tinfoil balls.
You know, it's like a girl that collects tits, right? And she starts off with a shitty floppy A-cups and decides, let me put bigger tits in there.
We've seen this a lot, too.
Yeah.
They don't stop there. They get bigger and bigger implants as they move through life. Lydia's the only one that stopped at wine coolers. Enjoyed a few wine coolers and said, you know, it's not going to get better than this. I'm going to stop right here.
And that would be my next example. Lots of people like to have a cocktail, but not everyone has 5 or 6, and then the next week needs 10 or 11.
Yeah, but you just described yourself.
That's not true.
You kind of admitted that you like to do the drinking.
Yeah, you like tipping back a few.
All right, how many drinks did you have this weekend? Be honest.
Probably over the course of the whole weekend, about 10.
10 whats?
10 glasses of wine. Oh, a friend brought champagne over.
You're an alky.
10 glasses of wine. That's a lot. I mean, I know a lot of people are doing that during the weekend, but...
What were you trying to forget, Lydia?
10 glasses of wine during the weekends, that's a lot. Yep.
How big were the glasses, too? Big gulp cups?
To the tippy top, boys.
Right to the tippy top.
She's got problems. I love her.
I know. Lydia's trying so hard to help.
She's worse than all of us.
And she's a lunatic.
She's worse than all of us, probably put together.
Dispelling life advice, fucking vomiting into a bucket with a cold cloth on her head.
Yeah, Jimmy has some experience. 10 drinks a weekend's a lot, right?
She's a drunk.
You're a drunk.
She's a drunk. I like Lydia, too.
And if you want to be a drunk, then be a drunk. That's fine. But don't try to make believe that's like casual drinking.
Because she didn't have 10. She lied a little bit. You always lie less.
Okay, if she says 10, then how many was it really, Lydia?
I know that rule. I used to do the psychologicals for the NYPD. I know you.
Hence, you know it well enough to do it to us. So how many drinks did you really have?
10. I told you the truth.
I want Lydia to come out to the range, fire the 50 cal, and watch her tits explode like water balloons.
Why don't you take her out to the range? She's a lunatic. Take her out there.
Yeah.
Why don't you go to the range with Anthony and fire off some fucking guns?
I would love to do that. I like guns.
Yeah, I have a feeling she carries.
Oh, she carries all right.
Right in between that.
2 big uns. How big are those titties? What size?
Those are pushing
They are
D's.
30, 60.
Yeah.
Safe?
I think that's very reasonable for a professional.
For somebody that has some issues and wants people to notice her.
Whoa, let's slow down. It's not reasonable. You talk to kids.
Yeah. You don't think they're looking at that fucking cleavage?
Well, I'm actually a school psychologist. I don't know if they're looking at that.
You're going to see her in the paper
Probably.
fucking the students.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
This broad goes, I don't know.
Black basketball player in the 15 years old. Be fucking titty
Maybe
fucking her.
that's why my social skills groups are so well attended.
But you missed it.
Oh,
she
sorry.
goes, this broad goes, I don't know if they're looking at him. Of course. You're in high school.
And you
or
know.
How old are the kids?
Anywhere from 14 to 21.
And you don't know if they're looking at your tits. Are you kidding me?
Tits.
I had an old Spanish teacher. I was looking at her tits at 14 because I was so fucking horned up. And she was old, man. I think she was like, I think she was pushing 60. Yes, I'll admit this.
But you're tortilla tits.
But you fucking got, what, 80 hard-ons a day. Of course, you're looking at anything female. Anything.
I used to jerk off to my social studies teacher. She looked like Mr. Ed.
Thank you.
She was fucking horrendous. I would jerk off to her panty lines and her fat ass.
Yes.
She was maybe a 2.5.
Yes.
2.5.
Because you're getting so many fucking hard-ons a day. You're out of your mind.
Got to get rid of the poison.
You'd fuck a tree if no one was looking.
Well, Lydia.
I do not feel that cosmetic surgery and self-improvement mean anything other than what you make of it. Lots of people get it for the wrong reason.
All right, hold on.
Some people get it for the
All right, stop battling. We got an NYPD guy on the line.
Of course, you did it for the right reason.
He thinks he recognizes Lydia's voice. Mike from the NYPD. What's up, Mike?
Mike?
Hey, Lydia. Let me ask you a question. How long ago did you work for the NYPD? Because I'm pretty sure you did my psychological to get onto the job.
Oh, really? In Left Rock?
Yeah, absolutely. 15th floor of Left Rock City.
I may very well have. I did it, 15th floor. Yeah, I did it, let's see, I guess it was about 12 or 13 years ago already.
Oh, I knew it was you. Guys, you got to see her tits. They're unbelievable.
We've seen everyone knows your tits, Lydia.
Unbelievable. But she was also kind of kooky. She asked me how much I drank, and I said I usually get pounded at least 3 or 4 times a week, and she was like, that's fine, no big deal.
God, see, you're a pushover.
I would have sent you for an alcohol evaluation.
How many cops did you fuck up in Left Rack City?
Left Rack.
Not a one.
Not a one? How many then?
When she was asking the questions,
yeah.
I think if I would have schmoozed her a little bit, I probably could have got her in the sack.
Could have gotten in there, right?
I think I could have.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We kind of got that same feeling when she came in here.
Yeah, she's got that low self-esteem that needed those big tits.
Oh, you can completely exploit this broad.
Yeah.
Lydia, comment?
Thank you.
Comment, Lydia?
Oh, I don't know. I probably did evaluate him. I did, 6 guys a day back then.
You evaluated him, all right. I don't doubt it.
Look, man, you got a nice set, Lydia. I mean, we're looking at your picture we took.
Yeah, we're looking at that
When you
cleavage.
came in and saw us.
That cleavage just says wipe clear stuff here. Doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
It looks like a hiney.
Well, when I take my my therapist month of August off, I'll have to come in and show him off again.
Take my therapist month off, Robin.
Lydia, are you into the titty fuck?
Yes, I am. I do.
All right.
That's
good.
I don't know why we
That's
beat
what
her
those
up.
10 drinks are for. Get her all ready and willing and able.
10 drinks all at once, please.
No?
Hey, Jimmy says it's not 10 because he knows how this game works. And even if it was 10, that's a lot.
Yeah. For Friday and Saturday?
And Sunday.
See, that's the most.
You drank so you drank either every day.
Right.
So you drink every day.
So you don't even take Sundays off just to kind of get the hangover and taken care of.
I take Monday through Thursday off.
Drinking wise?
Isn't that enough? Yeah.
Wait, do you start Thursday night?
Of course she does.
No. I start Friday after the gym.
After the gym, that's good.
So you have it regimented. Normal people don't think of their drinking that much. They just have a drink. They don't actually need to take the weekdays off so they don't become drunken sots and ruin their careers.
Drunken sot.
Yeah, they're not shaking all week waiting for Friday to come after fucking spin class. After spin class. After my inspirational spin,
Yes,
I'm going to throw a few down.
You look at alcohol as your reward. It keeps you going through the week.
Yes.
You are a very wise man, Jimmy. There's no doubt of that.
Lydia, are you a functioning alcoholic?
Most likely.
Well, at least you're honest. You can still function and do your job,
Yes.
and no one complains about your job.
Yes, but if she drank during the week, she knows there's problems.
Yeah, there'd be problems.
But you do sneak a few during the week here and there, right?
Maybe a glass
You know
of
what?
wine.
Maybe a little glass of wine, right?
I try and be a little more casual because Jimmy's right. When you have a million rules governing your behavior, whether it's alcohol or anything else that you might do, then yeah, you do have a problem.
So how long could you not drink for, you think? Or you just
I don't know.
Yeah, you don't want to, right?
I don't know.
What happened the last time you tried to
I-
quit drinking? I know you've tried to stop. What happened the last time you tried to stop? How long did you go?
It was a long time. I went almost a year. It was before I got married.
All right, what started you again?
Marriage. Good. Yeah, what started you back on the sauce?
The deal was I'd stop drinking till we got married. No one said anything about stopping after
Oh,
that.
my God.
So he said you stopped drinking till you get married because he noticed there was a problem?
Yes.
Said, I do. She grabbed the fucking priest's wine.
Right.
Just starts chugging it down.
So is he like a codependent?
I would say that my husband is in many ways an enabler.
Okay.
I love spinning this therapy crap on the
Oh,
therapist.
I know.
I want to do this to
Fantastic.
my own therapist so bad. I think I'll get to that point, then I'll know I have to move on.
What are you trying to forget, Lydia?
Yeah, why are you drinking so much, Lydia?
I don't really know how to answer that. I wasn't prepared to do my own personal therapy on the air today.
Well, why though?
Well, why not? Yeah.
there-
We're asking the tough questions today.
Is there something
You
that
are.
Isn't there something that you're trying to just forget? Or?
Yeah, what happened when you're
There's
growing up?
So many things to forget. I honestly don't even know where to start.
Wow.
How about just with one of them?
Yeah.
Getting molested as a 7-year-old.
Bitch in the hole!
All right, let's. Who did this?
A neighborhood guy.
A neighborhood guy. How many times did it happen?
She was very badly raped, you see. A victim of the modern age. Poor girl.
How many times did it happen with the guy in the neighborhood?
Yeah.
He never actually raped me. He just pressed his genitals against my bikini-clad little girl body.
Of all the dramatic things I've ever seen, goodness gracious!
Get over it.
Oh, that's terrible. Oh, no, that's terrible. That's just awful.
You ever suck a guy's cock? Show me how you suck a guy's cock. The last time I'm going to ask you.
How old was he?
Oh, he was an old guy.
And how many times did he do it to you?
A lot.
Liar, whore, and you know it. You're a liar.
It was traumatic.
Doesn't that go against therapy?
Yes, of course it does.
This is a giant cock.
So he would.
He'd rub his but was he excited at the time?
Yeah, this is kind
You
of.
know, the judges asked the very same question, and no, he wasn't, and that's why he didn't go to jail.
Because he didn't have a rod?
I didn't excite him.
How did he have access to you?
Oh, she didn't excite the old man, so now she wants to excite as many guys as possible. Hence the big boobies.
And you know what it is? She wanted to be so far away from that little girl that she had to get the big breasts to be more of an adult and more in control.
Yep.
So, that situation wouldn't happen again.
Anthony,
you guys are good at this.
Of course we are.
Yeah.
Anthony, another neighbor found Lydia after she was molested.
Oh, really?
You're going to be okay!
Oh, that's just...
How did they have access to you?
I grew up in a neighborhood where it was a beach community. We all walked around in our suits all day.
Jesus.
Wow.
I'm asking for it like that.
Now we need you to come in here so we could just give you a big hug.
You will be molested.
Jesus.
I'm afraid it might be a 50 caliber hug.
Yeah, you need a big hug, huh?
Yeah, we'll give you a hug.
Yeah, that's terrible.
How long did it go on for with this guy?
I guess a year or two before I told anyone, and then it turned out that it happened to many, many kids in the community.
Wait. So he was just rubbing his genitals up against you?
Yes.
But he didn't get hard, and he didn't...
Never took it out? Come on.
He would say, Uncle Paul, he would say he wanted to see how tall I was, how much I had grown.
Oh,
Would he really say that?
That was his M.O.?
Yes.
And then,
really.
Wait, walk us through it. Then what happened?
Yeah.
Then he would say, come stand next to me so I can see how tall you are.
Yeah.
Okay.
His name was Irving.
Yeah, I know him.
Irving. Oh, what a creep. So this Irving guy, he gets you next to him and to see how tall you are, and he would, push his wiener against you?
Yes, and grind it into my little bikini-clad butt.
And your butt, from behind?
Yes.
And would he grab you with his hands at the same time?
I think he'd, hold my shoulders. I wasn't sort of even aware of what it was for a year.
How tall were you at 7 that he could push his penis into your hiney while you were standing?
Well, I had my bathing suit on, and he had clothes on.
Doesn't make you taller.
Yeah, but
he had
standing on it.
His weenie would be
down a little bit
by your back, wouldn't it? Did he have to do a squat?
No, he was a very short man.
Of course he was. Irving was very short.
So this
Irving's a piece of shit. I'm stepping out of the bit for 1 second,
like Irving.
and then I'm gonna jump back in.
Let's not judge Irving until we know. Who knows?
Irving, go ahead.
So you would just walk over to Irving whenever he called you over. Did it ever feel good?
No, it never felt good. It always felt weird. It always felt really... Maybe if you had been hard, it would have felt
But why would you feel like you had to go over to Irving every time he called for you?
He was a family friend. I was raised to do what adults told me to.
Oh, God. So now when the jig was up and Irving...
well, how was he caught, no?
Yeah, I want to know how he was caught. You went
I told my dad.
And what did your dad do?
My dad went out that night looking for Irving.
Uh-huh. Did he find him?
Yes, he did.
And? What did Daddy do to Irving?
Daddy hurt Irving badly.
How did he hurt him badly? Beat him up?
Yeah, he beat the shit out of him.
What were the injuries?
He hit him with a baseball bat a couple of times.
Oh, good. Wow. Good for Dad.
Okay,
so nice. He beat it. Did he? And how badly was Irving hurt?
Irving had a broken arm, but it didn't stop him from touching the little boys in the neighborhood who he did get hard with. I actually took Irving to court.
All right, so now you guys decided it's time to take Irving to court and try to get him.
I would never recommend that.
Oh, why? Did that
was such a bad experience.
Did the defense attorneys try to make it seem like you were asking for it?
Yeah, and I was 3 years older at the time. I already had the boobs that pretty much I have now.
Oh, but it's also different now than it was back then as far as what type of stuff's allowed in court and the way victims are treated than they were back then.
I was treated very badly.
Yeah, how old are you, lady? What are you, 40?
I'm 46.
All right, so that's 36 years ago. It's different in court than it was back then.
Get over it. Jesus.
So stop whining. Stop whining. Stop it. Shut up. Quiet.
So was that the only person that did that to you, or no?
That is the only person that did anything like that to me. But maybe next time I'll tell you about another trauma in my life.
Well, why don't you give us a tease?
Wow,
What was the
look at
other
that
trauma
tease.
you'll tell us?
Oh, okay, I'll give you a tease. Let's see, which one should I talk about? Losing my brother to drugs.
Okay.
Oh.
So
wow.
And many other friends. Oh, I have a really good one. Dead guy on my couch. That'll be the next one.
Dead guy on your couch.
Dead guy. I fucked it up.
Ouch.
Something. I was going for a little. I was going to do a Chris Farley. I fucked up so bad.
Dead guy on your couch.
Was he a relative, though, or no?
What?
Was he a guy you cared about?
I didn't care about him, no.
See, that guy on the couch is just a distraction story. That's a cool story, but that's not
cool story.
That's not one that she's running away from drinking. That's just a cool thing that happened.
Absolutely
That's
not.
kind of traumatic, though.
Nah,
Dead guy on your couch? Were you having sex with him?
Well, no, I wasn't.
He's walking around talking about the dead woman on top of him.
What?
What's that?
I said, we'll talk about that next session.
Next session.
Lydia, we're trying to get to know you a little bit. It sounds like you've had a crazy life.
I have had a crazy life.
I don't think it'd
I
be.
feel very proud of myself that I have a couple of drinks and some fake boobs.
Why?
And that's the only scars that came out of it.
No, you're not happy about your drinking. So you could.
I love Jimmy.
She's not.
I love it.
It's okay.
He doesn't give anyone a pass. I love
No,
that.
but she knows I'm being honest.
I really
she
do
she
love
knows
that.
that's true. She's not happy with her drinking. She's just trying to own it, because by owning it, you somehow empower yourself over it. But she knows it kicks the shit out of her. So why don't you just stop drinking?
I don't know.
Irving,
of course you know. Why don't you just? You know where to go.
Because it's fun.
Yeah, you know better than most how to stop drinking.
Makes
I
you
would
feel
assume.
good.
But if it made you feel good, you wouldn't have to regulate it like that, because obviously it makes you feel bad more than it makes you feel good.
Only
I can't
after you
drink
feel
without
good.
regulating it.
What's that?
I can't drink without regulating my drinking.
Of course not. It's an alcoholic.
Therapist breaking down today.
No, it's
Damn, right?
She knows she's an alcoholic.
Irving Berlin, though? Holy shit.
What?
Irving.
Oh, wasn't Irving. Irving. Oh, Irving.
Berlin molested Lydia.
Let me see how tall you are. Irving.
What a piece of shit. Whatever happened to Irving?
Yeah.
Irving is dead and buried.
What
did he die of?
I don't know, but I'm glad he's gone.
Do you piss on his grave? Do you know where his grave
would
is?
if I could.
Just go
I
and
would if I could.
squat on it and just piss on his grave. He'd probably like it, though. He'd be down there. Just think Irving's jaw has dropped. He's all skeletal and fucking rotted.
Hold on, we got Irving on the line. He's not dead.
Oh, really?
Yes. Irving, you're on with Lydia.
Hi, Lydia. Do you want to have some drinks with me again?
Holy shit.
Damn.
Irving, is that you?
This is Irving. Lydia, I got a bikini for you at SpongeBob. You want to have some drinks with me?
Irving, did you like Lydia when she was a child?
Lydia had a heart-shaped ass and little tits, but now I'd like to see the big mongos that she has. Lydia, let's have some drinks. This is Irving. You remember me.
He's really trying to play the drink angle with you.
Yeah.
Would you have drinks with Irving, Lydia?
I think I'd have to pass on that.
You're going to pass?
Irving?
Lydia, you sound scared. Remember how scared you were when I touched your ass? Don't be scared, Lydia. Lydia, don't be scared. Come over here. Remember, how tall did you get? Look how tall you got, Lydia. Oh, this is Irving, Lydia. You are so tall. Come over here. Let me see you. Let me touch you.
Oh, God. He's going to send her into fucking flashbacks.
Turning me on.
Yeah, it's pretty hot.
Lydia, comment?
Yeah. No comment. I have no comment.
All right.
Lydia, don't be scared, Lydia. It's okay. Remember, don't tell Daddy that Louisville slugger still hurts.
Don't tell Daddy. Did he tell you not to tell, like, Daddy and Mommy and stuff?
Well, that's
No,
Irving.
I don't think he said any of that.
Irving,
No.
you didn't say any of that?
He was a really bad molester.
Lydia, that rules.
Some people are good at it. He was horrid.
Fucking Lydia. I think I like Lydia now.
Hey,
All right. Well, listen, I'm going to get out.
wait, Lydia, I got a question. If you could say something to Irving, what would you say to Irving? For real?
For real?
Yeah.
I would say thanks a lot for fucking doing that to a little girl. How mean and nasty can you be?
Why would you thank him? That wasn't very nice.
She gives him a thank you.
You're welcome. I didn't hear the
Send him a Hallmark card.
Guy's got good timing. He just goes, "You're welcome." All right, Irving, we gotta let you go. All right, you're freaking out, Lydia.
Yeah,
Lydia, I'll be watching you, Lydia.
Fuck, Lydia. What the fuck?
Oh,
hey,
Lydia.
Hey, one more question because I know you got to go. Did you work with a midget?
Yeah, it's left leg? Yes.
Holy shit. Hold on a minute.
Virginia.
I don't think this is the midget, but Jack in Massapequa. How did you know that Lydia worked with a midget?
Because I worked on the 15th floor. And she used to be carried around if there was no elevator available.
Virginia.
Virginia, the midget, had to be carried around?
Yeah.
Carried around if she couldn't.
Yes.
There was a double door, like a Dutch door, and she would stand there and ask us something, and I would slam the door in her face, and all you would hear was,
Jack, did you ever rub your genitals on Virginia?
If I could, I would have.
So you worked with a midget, Lydia?
Yes, I did.
Was she nice?
She was okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was okay. That whole office was awful.
Seems
what
so.
office? My office?
The left leg office? Oh, my God. What a tough
Line of duty desk office?
Unbelievable. Lydia's got some stories.
I know.
There.
She got a history.
All right, Jack.
Yeah, later, dude.
Thank you.
All right, and Lydia, we look forward to hearing Dead Guy on the Couch.
When are we going to hear about Dead Guy on the Couch?
I don't know. I'll come down and talk to you guys one day when I'm off.
Wow, fuck.
All right.
Who saw this coming today, huh?
It's nice to, you get to know people like this.
Mm-hmm.
Anyhow, have a great week, guys. It was lovely chatting.
Oh, my God.
Absolutely.
You sound depressed. Don't go away depressed.
You all right?
Yeah, why you...
I gotta go.
Oh, she's depressed because it's Monday. She's got 4 days to go.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
You know, I'd so much rather talk about Anthony's problems than my own history.
Yeah, that's okay. I've sorted through
Well,
mine.
now I understand why you're a therapist.
Yeah,
I always
yeah.
wondered about you therapist people. I always thought that you had something going on in your own lives, and this is the way you're taking care of yourself by helping others.
You think that somehow if you can get Anthony to stop shooting, you'll never ever wake up again with the screaming of Irving.
Yes.
Lydia, I'm watching you. Wow. Fucking Irving rules.
Irving.
Fucking Jesus.
Can't make that stuff up.
No, you certainly can't.
No, that fucking sucks, man. That shit drives me nuts.
Well, sometimes it's legitimate. You want to see how tall somebody got.
Yeah, maybe he really just wanted to check.
What a piece of shit Irving is.
Oh, you tease in that little bathing suit.
Exactly.
Running
Jiggling
around.
around.
Hey, why didn't your
Little
dad?
wine.
Why didn't your dad keep going and just kill the fucking guy?
I don't know. I wish he had.
Yeah, I would
No one
imagine.
could have found out. I wish he had.
Well,
I would
that's,
hate to lose my dad over that.
you don't understand.
Yeah, he would have gone
So,
to
all right,
jail.
yeah. So, someone's daughter is being molested, a 7-year-old. You, as the father, do the right thing, go find the guy and beat the shit out of him. But if you fucking kill him, then you have to go to jail,
Yeah.
right? Did your dad do any time for beating him up?
Absolutely not. Irving never told a soul.
Oh, fuck.
Irving
That's
knew.
and your dad knew. Your dad knew how far to take it.
At least Irving kept his mouth shut, you little fucking tattletale.
Exactly. Snitch. Snitch.
God. All right. Lydia.
All right, guys. Listen, gotta go.
All right, short stuff.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Little cock tease.
Yeah.
There goes Lydia, the cock
Yeah,
tease.
see how tall she is.